This seems a decent spot for a campsite. The sun has yet to set. We could rest here now, or press on a while longer.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise.
We've got goblins!
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Over here!
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
for you.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid. Your aid is appreciated. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
An astounding, most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops! Quick! Be on your guard!
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! I will finish this, here and now! Worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do. By your leave. It seems we haven't reached our foe. I do not use use their range to our advantage. Of course. I've gained a hold on the beast! Splendid. Forcing this toll to be employed for our own ends. It's not how we do this, but when we do this. I imagined would be most beneficial to conflict. Does that sound? Fall back! Don't get swept into the
You have my gratitude, sir. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the Ox.
It is not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We fight! If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
It's good to see people in such high spirits.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if we check... The price, just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
What are you up to? Welcome to the Stard. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat only an unseasoned trader. For you know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is none.
I'll go and open the chest.
The rules at your leisure. Peruse at your leisure.
Greetings. Welcome. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught Forgive me, but I'm afraid, you see, we cannot simply purchase, so regrettably I cannot. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick he runs the local arm. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Now this is a conundrum.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Looking for a craftsman? I'm a master of my trade. Hope to see you again.
Oi, friend, fair warning. From the tell of it, that pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold.
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
This really is fine craftsmanship. It's possibly different as well.
What manner of fish is this? Love waking up and anything.
It's almost seen that days.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite.
Dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold. Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's all... Now listen, 'tisn't much.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had report. Next is Half Village, west of Vern. Finally, there is a call for...
There is no shortage of beasts that need cut.
I've brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. To this world I... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Time to head to market.
Another day, another adventure.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well. I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our... Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Stay right there. I grant you roaring flame.
magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.